Hey everybody, what's going on out there? This is Z Dog. I know I say that like a question, but am I really? Yes, I am. And today we're going to try and see if we can't get the Moriante. That is how you pronounce this. Even Google search says this is how you pronounce it. And if you say it on Google search, the dragon pops up. So, Moriante or Moriante. Give a little roll to it. This dragon is actually quite pretty. I like it. And it is a moon and a light dragon, so you don't want to miss out on the moon part of it. Here is your beautiful moon with, looks like water on the moon, maybe? Yes, it is a very nice egg. It has a really interesting feature there. I remember as a kid, this reminds me of when I was a kid, and they were talking about the possibility of water on the moon, and this sort of gives that look to it. So this is really cool. It also looks like a giant eye. Yes, it does. Now, when you're breeding this, it takes 20 hours, and then it is an incubation of 20 hours as well. The Moriante. A tired Moriante dragon was softly snoozing atop a large stone when a loud thud woke it up. Alarmed by the sound, it decided to get up and have a look at what happened. It went to the edge of the stone and tried to push itself forward and fly away, but instead leaped to the ground because its whole body was covered in some sort of sticky substance, and the wings simply would not move. The night before, the Moriante dragon was taking a calm evening flight when it stumbled upon a circle of astromancers having a party. They were singing, dancing, and celebrating the longest day of the year, surrounded by endless barrels of sugary beanstalk juice. Even though it was getting late, the Moriante dragon decided to join them and show everyone how it's done. A crazy skillful wizard was in the middle of the circle dancing to the music coming from nearby, and that really caught the dragon's attention. The wizard stepped aside to give the Moriante dragon a chance. Ever since it's hatched, the Moriante dragon is said to be very peaceful and calm, but it adores dancing. But little did they know, due to its rather chubby appearance, it is not always as graceful as it thinks. The more interesting movements the dragon made, the more the crowd was applauding. Few minutes into the dancing fiasco, though, the dragon tried to gracefully walk towards the public, but tripped on its tail and fell right into the barrels full of the juice. All right? Many of them broke under the weight of the whole thing. Many of them broke under the weight, and the whole thing was pouring onto the ground. And soon everyone was knee deep in beanstalk juice. The present day now. The Moriante dragon slightly blushed at the state of its body. Few astromancers were cleaning the mess and carefully collecting the barrel barrel's pieces and, okay, this is a lot to read. It swiftly cleaned itself up and jumped to sweep all the wooden pieces together with its wings into a neat pile. While no one was looking, it quietly flew away without looking back, ashamed of last night's clumsy performance. Decca needs to stop writing such long, drug out stories. This is really something else. Alright, so, there we go. Here's your dragon. Let's go in and get this dragon. That took 2 minutes to read. I kid you not. Alright, so we need the blue moon dragon. So check out my video on how to get the blue moon. The blue moon dragon egg. Nice looking egg. Just like every other moon dragon, it takes a day and a half to get. And then you need the light dragon, but something very specific. This is a firefly setting for your evening. Yes, it is. Must be firefly weather. So, let's go in. Let's try to get this done here. Blue moon. So what we do, we just come down here to the moon. Hopefully you got this already. Y'all, click on the blue moon dragon, right? And then we will do this. However, for some reason, my light dragon is taken. So, we're going to try something different. I believe I have a blue moon here. Bam, right there, right? And then we're going to do the light dragon. We're in the rift. You could get this in the rift. Yes, you can. The light dragon. Now watch. See all this right here? I said we got 5, 10. And there it is. The MORIANTE dragon right there. 3 rows down, second position. But we're missing something, right? So, Starfall is not going to be what we want. We literally need to change to Firefly. This is what's going to matter. Alright. Try it again, guys. Go in here. Right? Right? This is what we need. Still put it at the second spot, but our odds are with us. So let's go in. Maybe we get a few of these. Alright, so we got another blue moon, which is good. We don't need it though. Don't need that. There's all kinds of dragons in here. Ooh, the fluorescent dragon. Really liking that dragon. Ooh, the phantom. Last one. Not gonna get it this time, but we'll come back and try it. So, That is the 2 dragons that you need. The Moriante dragon is still there. That is what we need right there. So, get in there. Try to get this, guys. Good luck if you can get it. Do not give up. This event is handing out gifts. And the Rift is the place to get it because they're actually extending the opportunities in the Rift. It is super, super cheap to get things in the Rift. Guys, this is Z-Dog. Until next time, please like, subscribe, hit that notification. Yo!